Hey, this is the stupid show. And if your butt hurt easy, get out. If you like to laugh and aren't easily offended by swear words, hold on. There it is. So, hi, everybody. Hi, everybody.
All right, Dr. Nick.
He's going to like, hey, man, say something. Fuck.
Fudge.
Hey, Aussie.
He said fudge.
Fudge. Fudge. Anyways, hey, welcome to the stupid show. He's Dave. I'm Kurt. This is a show, if you're joining us for the first time, where Dave and I just talk about, I don't know, whatever we want to talk about. Think of it as Dave and I sitting around his kitchen table, and this is honestly how our conversations go every single time.
Yeah.
Hey, way to jump in there, man. Fucking A, you're great.
So, what are you saying?
we go when Dave and I were doing above the mat. I would give him this humongous, great, big, long introduction. He'd be like, "Hey,
So,
what the fuck, man? Get up off of that thing."
You're a dummy.
Curticles? Okay, I mean, it's kind of like testicles, but you know what? That's fine. Oh, Dave, I am so happy. I am so happy.
Why?
Because, I mean, so for both of you, Dave and I do a little bit of,
Did you do a crack?
we talk like before the show happens. We just, try to get an idea. But one thing we didn't talk about that I don't know if you know about is Mel Brooks is making a new movie.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, it's going to be a 4-day event. The History of the World Part 2.
Part 2, dude. This is going to be awesome.
Yeah, Part 1 was pretty good. Funny.
I really don't know of a Mel Brooks movie that I don't like. I mean, The Producers, Spaceballs, Blazing Saddles, Young Frankenstein. Yes, it's going to be fucking amazing. I can't wait. It's going to be good time. Good times.
Did I tell you too who's being considered for the next James Bond?
I've slept since then, so go ahead and remind me.
That kid that played Kick-Ass.
Oh yeah. You did say that. Is he British?
Yes.
No shit.
Yeah, he was just in a movie that had a bunch of people in it, where they were on a train. I think it was called Bullet Train or something like that. It had that dude that was married to what's her name, and
God, man, this sounds like a stellar cast.
Brad Pitt. It had Brad Pitt in it.
I saw advertisements for that, and I never watched it.
It's pretty good, actually.
All Me Pizza, what's happening? I am. Look, and for those who tuned in last week, Dave and I had a meltdown.
Kurt was mad,
and Dave was fucking poopy too. So, we talked it out after the show, and it was my fault because I didn't convey myself the way that I wanted to, and it frustrated Dave, and it frustrated me, and it got all worked out. So,
Kurt was telling me beforehand, like, these are the songs that people in Kokomo want to hear. And I'm like, no, they can't all just want to hear the same goddamn songs. Otherwise, they just have the same band play.
Right. I meant the same genre.
Which is, yeah, like, that's a totally different thing. Like, yeah, one bar you'll have a country bar, and that's fine. Then you play country in that fucking bar.
Right, not me. No. No, we don't. We're gonna do a couple of country tunes, but
like the Blues Brothers.
Yes. Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard To be a woman,
Stand by your man.
you got to do it now.
And Rawhide.
Yeah, definitely got to do Stand By Your Man.
That was. Sometimes it's hard to be a woman.
And also do I Am Woman, Hear Me Roar.
Okay, now see, we could get away with that because our bass player is a female,
I'm
and she
talking
also.
about you be the singer.
No, 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 no,
Yeah.
no, 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 no. It's like trying to sing "Woman in Love." I mean, it's not going to sound right coming from me. Poo Poo Boys rule. I read the chat back. It was hilarious. I was telling everybody about it. So Dave and I went off on each other in the chat. Somebody said, "Hey, do you remember when Dave and Kurt were friends 6 minutes ago?" And then we smoothed everything out. And then they're like, "Hey, do you remember when Dave and Kurt were fighting 6 minutes ago?" Oh God.
I think that's always sometimes the most fun is always in the chat.
Yeah, it is.
That's like the they always tried to get me to be mods in these chats, and I'm like, well, you can't have as much fun when you are. I'd rather just be a participant and have fun.
Exactly. I swing the band hammer, but I'd much rather not. Especially because I've got the worst fucking mouth out of all of us. I think.
And you get mad kind of easy.
I do get mad kind of easy. And that's okay. And you get mad too,
I do get mad, but not that easy.
You're like, okay, whatever. I'll just shut down. It's fine. Whatever.
It's cool.
Whatever.
I'm not gonna argue about it. I just whatever.
That's great because then it's like argue. Oh, hey, look, here comes a valid point. Nope, no, I don't want to argue about it no more.
But you don't have valid points, so that's never.
I do too.
Never. Right. Kurt will be all like, "Oh yeah, but I know all about music theory," and I'm like, "Well, yeah, I know all about music conspiracy theories. Like they do all those freaking rules in music, so I don't fucking know what I'm doing. That's what's going on there."
Really? Really?
That's what they do to me.
Okay. All Me Pizza says, remember when Dave and Kurt didn't have the stupid show?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, we had a knockdown, drag out MLK party yesterday. Oh? I guess that could be taken one of two ways. But, yeah, yesterday was MLK Day. Yeah, let's see. I remember when Dave and Kurt were just unemployed circus performers.
Kurt was a circus freak. He still is. Well, the freak part.
You're the bearded lady.
You're the lady.
You're the lady pants.
You got the beard, Sizzle Chesterton.
you got the beard, fruity ass. Oh, meaty tits.
So, yeah, you went to Luke's this weekend. You were telling me.
I did go to Luke's this weekend. I needed to.
And you didn't play golf?
Did not play golf. I got.
Not real golf. We're talking. We're talking
no,
like.
God, are you kidding me? There ain't no fucking way I'd make it.
Because real golf's too much work.
You know what? You need to slow your fucking roll. I don't think I'd see you out there fucking walking your fat ass with an oxygen tank dragging behind you. So don't.
I'd be using a cart, man.
You can't use a cart when you're walking between the greens.
You can use a cart between the greens.
But like walking the fairway.
I'll drive down to that goddamn fucking green.
Goddamn
right.
No,
yes.
sir. Yeah. They only have certain paths that you can take on the golf carts.
I will pass.
That'd be great. So then it'd be more like polo for you, I guess. Like, we're not playing golf, we're playing polo. Yeah, mule. Oh God.
So, anyways, yes, you guys didn't play
We did
golf.
not play any golf on the Xbox One this weekend because I got, it's funny, tied up into this TV show called Ted Lasso on
Yeah.
Apple Plus TV. I'm
Oh God,
telling
now
you,
that's another thing I'll end up spending money on.
oh, I mean, Ted Lasso was American. American? Where'd that come? What? Ted
What the?
Lasso was amazing. That's what I meant to say.
Oh, now you're trying to pull that American exceptionalism bullshit again. You
Oh
know,
yeah, that's
other countries are good too.
well.
In fact, a lot of other countries have done shit before America.
I mean, Canada isn't, but that's okay.
God.
Hey, you know what? Whatever.
All right, so you watched Ted Lasso and
Yeah, and it was amazing. And it ran. It's 2 seasons long. They're going to work on the third season, I guess. Then they're going to call it quits. And
okay.
you know, it's a damn shame. I still haven't watched Letterkenny yet.
Okay.
I need to nip that in the bud sometime this week. And then there was another one you were asking me about. Something gems.
Oh, the Righteous Gemstones. That's pretty friggin' hilarious too.
Righteous Gemstones.
Yeah,
What's that on?
HBO.
Okay.
It's with Danny McBride and I can't think of his name now.
Uh,
He played Dan Connor.
Aussie says you don't see exploding cigars much anymore. Let me tell you all a little story. So Dave and I,
oh,
as kids, I mean, you know, we walked around his neighborhood a lot, and Dave had a lot of friends. Well, he had this one friend who, God, I can't remember his name for the life of me. We hung around us all the time. Anyways, he said, "Hey man, you want a cigarette?" I said, "Sure." What I didn't know is that he packed the fucking thing with an exploding load. So I light it and smoke it down about halfway, and then boom, right in my face. I thought Dave was gonna piss his pants laughing so hard. He's like, I'm like, "Hey man, breathe, will you?" Terry, maybe his name was Terry.
no. Oh, it might have been. Yeah.
Yeah, blonde hair.
Yeah, but he didn't live in my neighborhood, so.
Oh, didn't he? I thought he
No.
did.
No.
Oh. Anyways, yeah, Terry. That was his name. Maybe he
Okay.
lived over by your sister.
Depending on where she lived at the time. So, yeah.
Yeah, anyway. But I'm thinking 8th Street, but
9th? No.
or 9th Street, yeah.
No. It wouldn't have been Terry.
I don't know. Anyways, yeah, so exploding cigars, exploding cigarettes. Our current favorite show we be watching is My Craziest Ex-Girlfriend on Netflix. Ugh. No, you know what? I mean, I'm glad y'all watched that.
You know who it was? It was Robert Baker.
Was it?
That's who it had to have been. No, it wouldn't have been him either, because it would have been.
He was taller than, I want to say he was taller than us, and he had blonde, like flyaway hair, like real thin.
I don't know.
Dude, you know how long ago that was?
40 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, at least.
So you watched Ted Lasso and you washed your clothes.
How do I switch to live chat?
What do you mean?
It says switch to live chat, Kurt. LOL. Oh. Yeah, switch to live chat. Why? I'm looking at the chat on YouTube right now. Is there what's the difference? That's create, notification, search with your voice. No, I don't want to do that. Save report. I think I am. I think you're on top chat.
Yeah, up at the top. I don't know. Are you on phone or what?
I'm on my computer.
Okay. Yeah, up at the top of where, if you're on YouTube,
Uh-huh.
where it's Where
Okay, I
the
got it. I found
yeah
it.
yeah.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so he's probably reading the StreamYards chat. No, I'm actually on YouTube looking at the chat, and I think I have it fixed now. I mean, I didn't know it was broken, but I mean, that's fine. Okay, so enough about me. What's going on with you? I mean, I know you had somewhere to be today, and you got some
Let's see.
news.
Let's see. This weekend, I did.
Oh, thank you, All Meat Pizza. I appreciate it.
Yeah, click the three lines. He didn't click the three lines. He snorted the three lines. Oh wait,
Hey, man, don't talk to me like you know me.
that's what we did when we were in the circus,
Yeah, we were
in,
line snorters.
including Ozzy. But yeah, anyways, this weekend I didn't do a whole lot. The kids ended up going to see their mom because she was in town, so that was kind of cool.
Yeah, I saw a picture of her and Daniel having lunch somewhere.
Yeah, and then so I spent a lot of time home alone, which was fine, and I watched a lot of movies, which is pretty much what I do on weekends. But yeah, and then today I went to the doctors, the eye doctors, and I go get surgery on my right eye on April 5th. So between now and April 5th, I want to find an eye patch that's a cool eye patch because I told them I'm going to be the coolest pirate that they've ever seen.
You need to have somebody like, you know what? You need to have your sister fucking bedazzle the shit out of an eye.
Oh, not a bedazzle. If I had anything done to it, I'd have like Daniel or his girlfriend do something to it.
Oh, okay. Like paint skull and crossbones on it.
Eh.
Yeah, that looks slick.
I was trying to see if I could find like a Darth Vader or a Batman one, but yeah, or one that looks like a cyborg eye. That would be cool.
Ooh, that would be all right. Or you know what you need? You need one that's like a monocle. But no, I mean, if you got to wear it, how long do you have to keep the patch on?
3 days.
3 days? Oh,
Yeah.
that's not bad. Just,
As long as I don't get infection, and then they'd probably be longer. But yeah, still, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna put.
uh, was this inpatient or outpatient?
It'll be outpatient. I'll go
Oh,
up to the Mercy North and go there for surgery. So
Mercy North?
yeah,
What's Mercy North?
you didn't know they built a facility up on the north end by where ABC Warehouse was,
No,
between ABC Warehouse and Lowe's. Yeah,
no, I didn't know that.
yeah.
I mean, was it
And they,
around? Was it around in 2016?
yeah,
Was it?
yeah.
Hmm.
It's been around since the 2000s, early 2000s.
Mercy North.
Yeah, the surgical center.
Um.
Now it's called Lakeshore Surgical Center, but we used to call it Mercy North back then.
Oh, okay. I mean, maybe I.
You
Yes,
sent people there in cabs
I'm
from.
sure I did. Mercy North. Yeah, maybe. It's just. I mean, it's for some reason it's just not resonating with me like I should remember it.
So yeah. Anyways, but what's weird is now they're like, "Oh yeah, we'll call you the night before with the time of your surgery." Like what?
Wait a minute. Why?
That's what I'm saying. Like you can't schedule it. Like if you can schedule the day, you can schedule the time at the same time. Like let's be real.
Yeah, no shit. Resonate or levitate or elucidate or try not to hate. And Pretty Kate has sex all night.
What the hell songs was that?
Um, in excess.
Oh yeah.
God, what is that? What you need?
No, it's not what you need. Ozzy knows everything about In Excess. He toured with him.
You're my kind. You're my kind. I hear it. Dan. No, that. Yeah, elucidate, try not to hate, and pretty Kate has sex all night. Beautiful girl? Maybe. I mean, it's been a while since I heard In Excess.
Well,
Okay,
anyways,
so now I'm
yeah. So yeah, I get to go get my surgery. So I'm
okay,
excited about that.
good. And that'll help your eyesight in the long run.
Yes,
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
and then I have two cyborg guys.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
be. It's closer to bionic.
Well, that's so now you have to wear your glasses as a dampener.
Well, yeah, that's one of the things. Like afterwards, like yeah, you can still wear your glasses, but you have to take the lens out of the eye you just got surgery in. I'm like,
Oh yeah,
okay,
Meditate is the name of the song. And
yeah.
All Me Pizza of the Day is April 5th.
April 5th, which would be a Wednesday.
Yep. And then 6 days later, I celebrate my birthday.
Which will be a Tuesday.
My birthday's on a Tuesday this year.
Yeah.
Ugh. Well, I mean, it don't matter. I don't celebrate anyway. I mean, it's like one of my friends will make me a cake, and I'm cool with that because they all know my favorite birthday cake is pineapple upside down cake.
You know what my favorite cake is?
Free.
Yeah, free. I don't give a shit. That's like my sister. Like we're doing this thing like this weekend coming up because it would have been close to my mom's birthday had she
Right?
not passed. So we're gonna go over to Trina's and do our monthly meal. And and of course we play a game that night too. So anyways, Diana's gonna bake a cake, and she's like, "Well, what kind of cake?" And I'm like, "I don't care. I'm fat. It's cake."
Cake, man, cake. I don't give a fuck. Bunt cake, sheet cake, layer cake, fucking cake. Okay.
Fat guys like cake.
Yeah. I mean, that's
I
I
remember
mean,
one year she said, "Well, we have to have this special kind of ice cream because that's what mom liked." I'm like, "Why do we got to have the kind of ice cream she likes? She's not gonna be there to
he
enjoy
doesn't
it."
care.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as there ain't any dog hair in that fucking meatloaf.
Diana kind of got her feelings hurt at that. I'm like, oh, don't take it personally. Just mom's not there to enjoy it anymore, so we might as well have the ice cream we
That
like.
we like exactly. It's like, this is great. I'm glad we're having ice cream that only one person liked, and she's not
Not
here.
even right.
Could I have another? Said no one ever.
Trina's gonna make chili, and I'm like, well, if you're gonna do it in honor of Grandma, you're gonna have to make enough there that you'll have to eat it for like 2 weeks.
Your mom made a vat.
She did too. Like there'd be like two people in the house, and she'd make like a
5
20-pound.
gallons of chili. I'm not even playing.
No,
Because I remember coming to town, you're like, hey, mom's making chili. You want to come to dinner? I'm like, fuck yeah, that sounds great.
the only thing she didn't make, like there was a lot of, it was like the favorite thing she made, which was the goddamn meatloaf. So I'd have that for a day or two. Like I'd have it the night that she made it, and then like 2 days where I could have a meatloaf sandwich.
Right?
And I'm like, that's not enough because that shit's good.
But here and again, we have fucking 55 gallons of chili frozen.
Oh, and then the one she'd make, or the one she'd make like that too, that drove me nuts because I couldn't stand, was goulash.
Oh,
I'm like, I don't want no goddamn goulash. I had it for like all last month.
yeah.
That's what we had for February,
I remember.
or her Spanish rice.
I
And I'm like,
remember. Dave called me one day. I was driving truck, and I was like, "Oh." And so Dave calls me. I'm like, "Hello." He said, "Goddamn goulash." I said, "What?" He said, "You heard me. I said, goddamn goulash." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Are you having an aneurysm or something?" He's like, "No. This is what I have eaten for the last 4 days."
she does too, man.
Goddamn
She, make,
goulash.
she'd make so much of it. Like I swear to God, like all of 2015, like for like 9 months of the year was goddamn Spanish rice.
Oh,
And I'm
you're
like,
like,
why do
you know
you?
what? We're
I'm
gonna.
like, Mom, why do you make so much of it? She's like, so I don't have to make anything else.
That's, I mean, that's great in theory, but when you're 6 days into fucking Spanish rice, you're like, you know what? I will stab a motherfucker if I gotta eat a plate of this.
Oh
See,
God.
that's why y'all like me visiting is because I clean up your fucking here, Kurt, eat this. Oh, what is it? Goulash. Oh, fuck yeah, I'll eat goulash. You're like, great, man. Have all you want.
Have another bowl. Hey Kurt, you still hungry? Sure. Have another bowl.
Oh God. But the Spanish rice, your mom's Spanish rice was good, but man,
Yeah,
it fucking played hell on my guts, dude. Oh,
yeah. There were certain things like you'd get her to make, and it was really good, but she'd rarely make it. Like shepherd's pie. I love that shit, but
I don't
she'd
think I
hardly
ever
make
had
it.
your mom's shepherd pie.
And or uh, or as I said, the meatloaf. The meatloaf was phenomenal.
Pepper pot stew. Man, I haven't heard that term in like forever. Holy shit. I mean, my mom used to make pepper pot stew a lot because it was, I mean, it was inexpensive and you could eat on it for fucking days. Trust me, I know. Oh,
uh,
let me tell you some of the, so like growing up, when my real dad and my mom split up, my mom was trying to survive to take care of me and my sister. So she would have to buy food to make shit stretch. Well, one night I come
you
home.
wait. Let's get this right. Your mom had to buy food
She
because if you didn't, you guys were just gonna die.
well, I mean, pretty much, right? She
Oh,
had to buy
okay,
it. So
okay.
she was looking for inexpensive food to feed us with. Well, so we're living out on Craft Road.
Oh, I love that house because we made a lot of noise out there, and I got
Yeah, we
blamed
did.
for the. I got blamed for shit. Like what Kurt tried to blame me for shit out there, but
I
his
mean,
mom knew better.
yeah. But it was an old house, and it was awesome. And what was I forget where I was going with this.
It was she made something.
Um. Oh yeah. Okay. So I said my mom had a big pot on the stove, and I'm like, "What are you making, Mom?" She said, "This is steak soup." I said, "I'm sorry, what?" She said, "Yeah, it's steak soup." Fucking A. All right, cool. She's like, "But you don't get to see it until dinner time." All right. So she brings it out, and I mean, this is a hearty fucking soup, more like a stew. Big pieces of vegetables, big chunks of meat, and everything was cool until I flipped over the one side and saw fucking taste buds. My mom called it steak soup so my sister would eat it. I didn't care because it was tasty, but my sister, so I waited till my sister ate her fucking dinner. We cleared everything, put the dishes away. I'm sitting down at the kitchen table to do homework with my sister. And I said, "Oh, by the way, Christine, do you know that you just ate cow tongue?" My mom could have punched me in the face right there. She
I
said,
know we got all those kids that would freak out about eating venison and shit.
"Oh, fuck, we grew up on that."
What do you mean? Like it's gross? But if they didn't know what it was, like, oh, that was so good. I've never
That was
had
a
it.
really lean cut of beef,
That was that was the best I've ever had. You're such a yeah.
Yeah,
That
that's
was.
deer. And then all of a sudden they're like, "Ugh."
I remember I met this female butcher, and I asked her if she had some tongue, if she'd give me some tongue.
And you took it home and cooked it up. Hey, baby, give me a little tongue.
Hey, give me some tongue.
Ah, he's so dumb. Tongue packed in its own saliva. No, no, no. No, no. It was dried and cleaned, and and they try to take most of the taste buds off, but there's still some residual markings, that just won't go away. And my sister was freaked the fuck out.
I remember one time that there was this big pot on the stove, and it was
Went over and
boiling and
smoked it.
stuff. And so I took the ladle and I pulled some stuff up and I started to taste it. And my mom's like, "What the fuck are you doing? That's the laundry."
I'll wring my fucking shirt out into a cup. I'll talk to you later. That's where I spilled the coffee. Let me.
Thankfully, it wasn't the underwear and socks.
Oh, wait! Your mom used to do laundry on the stove?
No,
I was gonna say, I don't think I've ever known you not to have a washer and dryer. That fucking lime green set.
those Maytags, they were there for a while. I remember
Yeah.
the ones before them. Oh my god, I can't remember what they were. But I remember them bringing them in when I was super little. And the old dryer we had in there, fucking, oh my god, the top of that used to get so hot that you'd actually burn your hand on it.
Really?
Oh my god, yes.
So there was no heat shield.
Oh,
because I mean that's when like they had those coils were exposed and shit.
well, we had the gas set at that time.
Oh, I thought you meant the electric set.
No,
Ah.
them son of a bitches was. Oh my god, that thing got hot, and I can't remember what it was.
Oh fuck, that would fucking warm up your house.
Oh, warm up something. Warm up your ass.
Throw a fucking can of SpaghettiOs on top of that. What's and think how the poor cow moves now. Ooh.
Can you imagine, like all those people that drive by the cows and they'll sit there and they'll stick their head out the window and go moo.
The cows are doing it in their head when they're like, "Hey,"
and the cows like, "Man, motherfuckers, knock that stuff off because I don't go through your neighborhood going, hey."
Yeah, that's right. It's like you drive by, one looked, it's like, "Bitch, do you know what you just said to me?"
Hey.
Hey. hey. Okay, so I'm now, so we're gonna get this out of the way right now.
Okay.
Because this, and I know I'm gonna get made fun of it, so let's just get it right the fuck out of the way.
Okay.
So I have a new obsession, and it's kind of morbid, really.
Okay.
I'm watching this channel on YouTube called Hollywood Graveyard, and it visits all the famous grave sites of all the famous people.
Okay.
And I mean, it's neat. This guy goes to the lengths of, he explains who they are, like if they were an entertainer, what movies they were in, maybe even playing a clip.
So it just goes to the graveyards and the grave sites.
Right.
Well, that's not that morbid. It's not like you're a part of the autopsy community on YouTube.
Oh, no. Come on, man. I'd be like, what? No, thank you.
We're all part of the quilting community on YouTube.
Sir, you represent the Lollipop Guild.
And we're... You know which ones I always thought were kind of weird is those people that go watch pimple popping videos.
Oh, fuck. What is wrong with those people? That's horrible. We're digging them up to see if they can still act. No, I'm pretty sure.
Right. That would be the cool videos. Then that'd be morbid.
There's one, I forget who the actor was, but there's a window that goes all the way down to the coffin, and then there's a window in the coffin. So you can look down and you can see the motherfucker's face, or, what's left of it. That was kind of morbid. I was like, I probably could have did without that.
That'd be kind of cool,
Oh,
really.
see, yeah, no, it wasn't cool. I was like, his face was like his skin was stretched out like leather, and it was gross. I was like, boo, no.
Oh, I know who that was. That was Lorraine. She used to dance out at Bisco's. Stretched out leathery skin. Yeah. She danced at Bisco's.
Fucking Biscos. Oh my god.
She was dating Trina's dad for a while.
I haven't heard that. So
Hmm.
let me tell you a story.
Okay.
So do you maybe you don't. You remember my buddy Philip Brennan?
Kinda, yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah. From like Wednesday nights, yeah.
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 So Phil and I decide one night we're gonna go out to Bisco's. I was like, dude, I'm telling him from the get go. Look, man, this is not a great idea.
I'll be honest with you. The only time I was ever out to Bisco's was when I had to drop something off to the apartment above that, and we had to meet the guy that owned the apartment above in Bisco's. So that's the only time I ever been to Bisco's.
You never dropped nobody off out there in a cab?
Uh, yeah, but I'm saying I ever been in Bisco's.
You didn't have to go in to get them?
Nope.
Huh.
I've dropped people off there. I never picked up anybody from there.
So I tell Phil, I'm like, you know what? I'm really not feeling this tonight. It's come on, we'll just have a couple of beers and blah, blah. I'm like, we could go to Cinema Blue, and no, that's too far. It's in town. This is in Emmett. He lived in where the hell did he live? He lived out by Mickey. He lived out on Brown Road, Avoca.
Okay.
Yeah, he lived
Okay.
in Avoca.
Okay.
So we's like, all right, we'll fucking go to Emmett and we'll go to Bisco's. So we go into Bisco's and we sit down. I order a beer. He gets a beer. He's already been talked into a lap dance. I'm like, hi, yeah, dude. Well, anyways, my aunt gets up on the fucking stage. Okay, she wasn't really my aunt, but she was married to my uncle. So, it's like, I don't know, his third wife or something like that. She's looking, making eye contact with me. I'm like, okay, this is fucking creepy. I go outside, I want to have a cigarette. And she's like, hey, how you doing? I said, I don't know. Really, I don't know. And she's like, well, look, give me $20 and I'll make you forget about tonight. And I went, no.
Losing $20 would make me kind of remember it because I'd feel foolish about losing $20 fucking.
So then Phil comes out and he's like, hey, Kurt, hey, who's your friend? I'm like, no, dude, we're getting the fuck out of here. We get in his truck. I explained to him. He's like, oh. I'm like, yeah, get me the fuck out of here. Oh, yeah, God, that was my first and only experience at Bisco's, and I've never gone back other than to pick people up.
And the same, like, Cinema Blue Deja Vu, I never went in. I've never been in a strip club except for, like, it's just like.
I worked at Deja Vu.
Right.
I was a DJ there for a while.
The only time I was in there was one time I went there to pick up Chad.
Chad.
Because he was working in the bookstore. And so, like, he got out of work, and I was like, "Oh, I'll pick you up." And so, yeah, that was the only time I was there.
Yeah, I was. That's when I was there when Larry Eagle was the manager.
Okay.
So you can imagine there was a lot of drugs and shit going on. Oh, that was a rough job for me. I mean, it wasn't. Larry says, hey, man, I want you to come work for me. I said, so let me get this right. I get to look at naked women, spin great music, and you're going to fucking pay me? Shit, I'm in. So then it all started with, because Deja Vu it's a no alcohol club. You just get like virgin bullshit, everything. Well,
because,
Larry,
that's because they like took it all off.
Right. Well, Larry kept a bottle in his fucking office.
Right.
So he'd go to the bartender and He get me a fruity whatever, say fill it to this line. He'd take it into his office, fucking jack me up with some vodka in there. He's like, have a sip. I'm like, what? Well, holy shit. He's like, yeah, enjoy. I said, okay. And then, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to step out and have a smoke. And Larry come out and fire up a big fat doobie. And then we go downtown after work to Bev's, and he just dumped me at Bev's. I'm like, fuck you, Larry. Damn, dude. I'm fucking stoned to the gills, and fucking Bev's just staring fucking holes.
And then Larry's like, well, you got to do a little bit more than just spin music, and like we want you to clean up the splooge too.
No.
So you became the splooge mopper.
No, yep. I did no janitor. The only thing I did besides DJ was I was a bouncer.
Kurt, the professional jizz mopper.
And it figures the one night that I was working as a bouncer. So one of the girls came out into the hallway and she's visibly shaken up. I'm like, hey, what's going on? She said, there's a guy in the back that keeps putting his hands all over me. I said, oh, no. I said, don't worry. Well, we're going to handle this now. So I go to the back and he's got, girls are just staying right the fuck away from his table. I'm like, hey, man, I said, I'm going to put it to you right now. Don't put your hands on the girls anymore, or I'm going to have to ask you to leave. And he just looked at me and didn't say nothing. One of the girls walked by and he just smacked her on the ass intentionally. I said, all right, bud, get up. He stood up and I just kept looking up and up and up. I was like, oh, that is one big dude right there. So,
are we still live?
Huh?
Are we still live?
I think so.
Okay.
Are we still? Let me see. Yeah, we're still live.
Okay.
So he says, I tell him, all right, bud, up, you're getting out. So he stands, he's just towering over me. Now, mind you, I'm 6'3", so I'm no little dude, and this dude just stood up over top, big black dude. I was like, oh my God. So I'm like, look, man, you're going to come peacefully or I'm going to have to get physical with you. And he put his hand on my chest and pushed me. I'm like, all right, you know what? I've had it. I reared back around and I punched this dude in the mouth with everything I could. Everything I could. He spun his head back around and looked at me like I owed him money.
You did.
Like, oh, this is not gonna. Then the next thing I know, I'm fucking ass over tea kettle over a fucking table and a chair. I'm like, somebody better call the law. So I get back. I'm pulling myself up. I'm like, holy shit, this is one big dude. Larry came out of the office, come into the showroom, looked up, said, nope, turned back around and went back into his office and locked the door. Like, what the fuck, dude? So I get back up. I'm like, okay, I'm going to start making my way. Fortunately, the cops on the north end were there quick. And the one cop came in. He's like, look, you're going to come with us or I'm going to deploy the taser. This dude just looked at him. He hasn't said a word through this whole thing. He said, I'm going to deploy the taser. Fucking zaps him with the taser. Nothing. Dude, nothing. This dude didn't even register it. I'm like, oh my God. So the second cop comes in and he tases him. That put him on his fucking ass quick. Fucking 2 blasts of fucking taser. He's like, no, thank you. Pow. So they were like, well, okay, well, now you're going to have to get him. I said, oh, no, fuck you. You're the one that put him down here and a pissy, babbling idiot. You drag his ass out.
Well, yeah, if you to the point where you got to tase somebody, you should at least arrest them.
They did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And I was like, so then they get him out, loaded in the car. I'm like, you know what? It was close to closing anyways. Larry's like, everybody just go home. I'm sitting in this showroom. I'm like, my chest hurts so bad. When he pushed me over that table, honest, it felt like a fucking air cannon. It hurt. It's like, hi, yes. And that was my big scuffle at the fucking Deja Vu.
Ow, stop it.
Most nights I would just sit back and spin great music and put on a killer light show and you know. And the girls tipped me pretty good, I gotta say. They're like the girls who came in from out of town, they were the best tippers. Like there was
Right.
one girl who came in, she worked 2 hours. She was from the airport lounge. She worked up there for a lot of years. She came down and worked 2 or 3 hours, I think, and tipped me $20. She's like, "Thanks for making me look good." I said, "Fuck, all I did is played music. You did the rest."
I'm gonna play you a song so you can bounce around. I got a bouncy song.
Yeah, titties popping all over the world.
I'm gonna play good songs that make people dance. They're inspiring songs, not like the set list of Kurt's
Hello?
band. What?
Now see now you're choppy as shit.
Okay.
It's okay. Hey, there's 3 people listening to the show
How do you know?
because it says 3 watching now.
3.
What it says.
Okay.
We have 5 likes and there are 3 watching now.
Okay.
It must they I mean we must our visitors must show up like later in the week, you know, like during regular people times, I suppose.
Yeah. So you know what you should do? You should tell all your friends that they should like and subscribe to the channel, Kurt and everybody else.
Yeah. Well, I'm already subscribed.
But I'm talking about you have friends besides me.
According to you, I don't. And the only reason why you're my friend is because you feel sorry for me.
Well, your other friends that feel sorry for you, you should make them feel even more sorry for you and get them to subscribe.
I mean, maybe I'll shill.
Oh yeah, speaking of last weekend,
Last weekend.
when we were arguing before we started arguing, you were talking about you were going to audition a guitar player. Did that happen
This Saturday.
this Saturday?
Yep, this Saturday. You don't need to feel sorry for me, All Meat Pizza. It's, you know, the way I look at it is this: if they're picking on me, they're leaving somebody else alone. So you know
He's
what?
got you know what some of the cool things about Kurt is, like, if he didn't have an actual mustache, he'd have one over his eyes. Most people call it a unibrow. I just call it an eye mustache.
I used to have a unibrow when I was younger. That's what Dave's like. Hey man, when are you gonna take care of that? I'm like, what are you talking about? He said, dude, you have a unibrow. Like, I do not. He's like, man, you need to look in the fucking mirror. I go, look, sure as fucking shit, man.
And he's like, why would I look in the mirror? Then I got to see myself.
Nobody likes you. Shut up. You're dumb.
No, that's you.
No, that's you.
You.
You. Eventually it'll fall out. Hey, you know, that's already happening. All right. Whether it's old age or poor circulation, you know.
Yeah, everywhere except for like his back and his ears, the hair's falling out.
Yeah, that seems to be getting thicker in those areas. So everything, I'm not losing it. It's just migrating elsewhere. Oh, shit. Dave still got fucking his long gray hair.
Oh, man, I know, and I got to get it cut. But, like, every time I go to get it cut, something else comes up. Like, oh, hey, my furnace is going to break down. Oh, hey, I got to pay my taxes at my house. Oh, hey.
Yeah. Are you going to get, I want you to get the Bubbles haircut.
No.
And then I want you to sing Liquor and Whores.
Oh, I love that song.
We're doing it.
That's cool.
Yeah. I already told Brett. Well, I wanted to do it in Funk and Mayhem, and Angie was cool with it. But then it came the night we were going to play. She's like, you know, I think I'm going to drop this from the set list. I'm like, why? She said, because they say bad words. I said, so?
Right, you're in a bar. Like,
exactly. That's what I was trying to tell her.
What kind
What
of
is that I
dummy is
hear?
some dumbass trying to call me?
Well, it ain't me.
Yeah, I know exactly who it is, dumb.
Who's trying to call you?
Uh,
Is it somebody wanting to be on the show?
it's fucking a goofball.
Well, sir, I mean, the people that are in your life, that could be anybody. And again,
People's crazy.
yeah, normally it's you bitching to me about my phone. I got all my shit turned off tonight.
Right.
That's all good. I mean, you know what? We're not trying to make any money off of this. This is just something that Dave approached me with and said, "Hey, look, you're kind of funny sometimes. Why don't you come on here and do this show with me?"
And then I said, but looks aren't everything.
You got a face only a mother could love. Oh, you okay, buddy? Did I cut you to the quick?
No.
Let's see. Wait till it grows on the tip of your nose. Then you know you're really old. I mean, trust me, I could fucking braid my ear hair.
You already do.
Will they remember us when they are famous? Oh no, we're not. Dave and I aren't doing this to try to get famous. We were already like internet famous once, sort of, kind of.
Kurt was already infamous.
And I was infamous.
Yeah. You know, when he
No, sir. Yeah, like your reputation precedes you.
when he shot that dude for snoring too loud.
I didn't shoot nobody.
You know.
What are you talking about? I didn't know. I mean,
And he robbed
you
those
gave
banks.
you gave your father 40 whacks.
And then when he robbed the sperm bank.
No, that was you. You drank all the profits.
You drank a profit.
You drank the profits.
No, you.
No, you. Fucking mooly.
Jizz mopper.
Oh. They don't remember they have a show on Tuesdays. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We do it every Tuesday. Well, unless Davey's sick. And then we'll take a hiatus so he can feel better in his tum-tum.
Dave's such a wuss.
I've done this show sick before. Damn it.
Your face makes me sick.
Everything makes me sick. Everything.
Everything.
Earthling. Earthling. Davo, you drank Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Yes, he did. He said he wanted to see his kids, so they shot it in his eye.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Kurt, you're just wrong.
See, here we go again.
You're so gross. I would never say anything like that about you.
Lies and slander. We both know that's a bullshit.
It's a lot of bullshit.
Because it was just the only reason why is because I said it first. And that's the only reason why.
Yeah, you jizz mopper.
Hey, look, cum dumpster. Shut it.
Jizz mopper.
Golly, you fucking walking sperm bank.
Do you think those guys get hazard pay?
Hey, man, careful. You put somebody's eye out.
Jizz mopping has to be a profession where they like pay you quite a bit.
Yeah, you'd almost have to be in hazmat.
Right. Like, how would you get somebody to do it unless you're paying them pretty goddamn well?
Let me tell you, they didn't pay the janitor at Deja Vu. They didn't pay him well at all. I think.
Oh, do you remember the time that religious nut went in there and lit the bookstore on fire?
I wasn't working there then, but yeah, I do remember.
Oh, that was crazy.
Yeah, he fucking, and then he was like standing there in the vestibule there, watching what he set on fire like get bigger and bigger. So they had to call. Who was? I think Fort Gratiot had to come out and put out the fire. or somebody in the bookstore had the.
Oh no, they had to have the fire department out because it got pretty big
Did
fast.
it?
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I remember that shit, and they were closed for quite a while because of that.
Shoo. Now what's there?
Uh, some the office of some sort. I can't remember.
Oh, so the building is still there.
Yeah, they kind of redid it, but yeah, there's a couple offices in there.
Huh. You walk in there, it's like, well, don't bring a black light in here, honey. It's like you were gonna find more than you fucking bargained for.
Originally it was like a clothing store.
Before it was Cinema Blue?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
That's a fucking big ass place. Well, no, I guess not. Not like comparing it to Dots or Sally's or anything like that. I guess it would be on par with those size stores.
Yeah.
Remember C. Jerry's?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in the Farmer Jack parking lot, right? Or in that same complex.
What was the one that was down on 10th by the A&W, and then after it closed down as a grocery store, it became the unemployment office?
Oh God! I remember when the unemployment office was on 10th. What was that? Oh fuck! Because the best thing was when you went into the unemployment office on 10th Street when the A&W was still there, the A&W would have fucking signs up. Hey, we're hiring. That was the best.
For some time there were, but like a lot of times, like during the Reagan administration, like we had high unemployment.
We did.
Major high unemployment.
Yeah. I always managed to find work, but I was doing menial shit. I mean, it wasn't like.
I kind of remember at that time too. You were still in school, but yeah, I mean.
Yeah, well, I mean, I had my after school job when I was doing the telemarketing shtick.
What year was that?
86. Yeah, 86.
Okay, so that would have been the end of
Reagan.
The
end of Reaganomics.
Well, not Reaganomics because that still flourished, but yeah, the trickle down economics shit. We still believe in that crap, and it still doesn't work.
No. You're absolutely right. Let's see, slip insurance. I'm not sure what that means, but okay. So, all right.
Well, it's just moppers, dumbass.
Oh
my god.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
He's so dumb.
Jesus Christ.
So dumb.
You're dumb.
You're the dumb.
You're the dummy who dumbs all the dumb.
You did dumb
things.
Stupid people, dumb, stupid guy.
Dave, sit down before you hurt yourself.
Person.
Hey man, it's 10:58.
So what are you trying to say? You want to go?
Well, yeah, because I have to pee.
I gotta pee.
Hey, look, motherfucker, we're in our 50s now. This shit's to be expected. Don't run your bullshit on me.
I know. It's like can't hold it anymore.
And I know it only felt like 60 little minutes, didn't it, Aussie?
I know.
Yes, it did. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for stopping by. We appreciate you every week. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification so you can be notified when Dave and I do new content every Tuesday at 10. And it does help the channel out. So with that said, he's Dave. I'm Kurt. And this is a stupid show. And Dave, if you would, please.
So long. See you later. Bye-bye.